meets with mothers to help them prioritize their busy lives.
So, one of the things that I found is that as a mom, we're no longer multitasking, we're megatasking.
Yeah.
Okay? And isn't that true?
This is going to be a quick scope, but it's a good one. It's a good one. I'm fired up. Big day. Hey, darling.
Whatever we do for ourselves is what we are giving to our family.
Good to see you.
I'm always ready to work out. So I always bring with me my
LEM Academy. What's your name?
As well as my resistance bands. Easy way to get your workout in any day, anytime.
Invite your friends, guys. This is a good one. Hey, Tara, I did not know.
Absolutely. Dads create the best toolkits. The deal is just be prepared for wherever you're going to be that day with your family to maximize the day. If you have ever said there are not enough hours in a day, you're going to love my next strategy.
Invite your friends, guys.
Blending is when you are doing something for your children, looking for opportunities to do something for yourself. You guys, tell me, how are you already blending in your life? How are you taking care of yourself while you're taking care of your children?
I have a best girlfriend who's a trainer who created a way in which we literally work out in her garage while our kids play outside. So we're getting me time, we're getting mommy time, and our kids are just having a good time.
We've had over 283 self-care groups, and I think the power of the groups has been that moms have no judgment, just camaraderie. You have an opportunity to connect with other women in your demographics of motherhood. And I firmly believe that moms aren't necessarily looking to balance their work and their life. I think what we want more of is joy. Creating opportunities to experience joy on a daily basis in your life is the goal. The next time you and your family need a getaway, try a staycation. What I mean by that is explore in your hometown, play a tourist. This might be exactly what your family needs to refuel and reconnect, even in the middle of your busy lives. Remember, when mama's happy, everyone else is happy.
Now, when most people think of dating, they think of being single, going out into town, but when you're married with kids, that's when the real dating fun should begin.
It sure is. Well, our mom strategist explains why and shares her rules of family dating.
This is something you've probably not thought about, but it's worked really great for me, and it is dating your family. And, because you have 6 children, one of the things that works terrific is to be able to date at home. And what I get a lot of my clients to do is to create a dating box, and in that box, you and your husband can put things that you want to enjoy together. Because sometimes we have opportunities to date our partners, but we don't have a whole lot of time. It might be you have 90 minutes, but by the time he has to go and get the movie or get a meal, the time that you would have spent together is gone.
Thank you, Mia. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Wow, wow. Well, welcome the author of Time for Mommy, 365 Dating Strategies for Mother's Self-Care, Mia Redrick. Mia, thank you so much.
Invite your friends.
I really feel for this family. You did help them with some tips, but what can we all take away from this?
Well, Dear Time is such a simple way to build quality in your family time and to make self-care a reality every single day. It's simple.
So drop everything and read.
Drop everything and read. It will allow the kids to see mom and dad having some downtime, and it becomes part of the family culture, self-care.
So what about the fact that she has no time for herself? She sits in the car and listens to the radio and lies to her husband about where she is, just so she can have a moment to breathe.
So what we talked about was them giving one another permission without guilt and supporting that time and understanding you need that when you have 2 young children. They're a couple that wants to be together. They don't want to be apart. And so you can see
we're going to get started in 30 seconds.
To dance together, they reconnect immediately.
I saw you covering your ears when that was happening. Why?
It's emotional.
Yes, it is. Because I love my husband and we all forget why we got married.
Here are my people. Aren't they great? Flip the screen. All right. Okay, great. Hey guys, it's Mia Redrick here. I'm looking a little flat, right? It's late. I threw on a necklace for you guys, right? It is late. I am Mia Redrick, the mom strategist, and I support moms with life and business success. And today has been an amazing day. If you guys had a great day, if you had a great day, Thank you so much, Melissa. Melissa Evans Hughes, you guys have got to follow her. She is the Master Biz Coach. You've gotta check her out. I gave her shout outs earlier today. Let me see if I have her book. I think I have it close by, Melissa. I do. Here it is. This is Melissa's book, A Soul to Soul. How to Identify Your Soul Purpose and Monetize It. You guys got to check her out. She is the bomb. Okay. All right. I only recommend great people that you can trust. So you can trust my recommendations. You can take them to the bank. All right. Every day and all day. I am Mia Redrick, the Mom Strategist, and I support moms with life and business success. And tonight's topic I'm really excited about. I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to keep it short. And, one of the things I thought to share with you guys are 3 ways that you can make sure that the things that you want manifest for you. Because, 2016 is right around the corner. It's right around the corner. And I want you to have success. And I know you want to have success. And I know you want to make sure that next year is better than this year, right? No matter where you land, you want next year. Hey there, good to see you. You want next year to be better than this year, okay? And so there are 3 things that I'm going to recommend to you tonight. I'm going to keep it quick, but I'm going to keep it, I'm going to keep the advice useful that will help you. And one of the first things is, and I did write down my notes, is you need to write down what you really want. Not what you can have. You need to write down a list of the things that you really want. A lot of times when we're writing our goals down, we settle. We don't write down the things that we really want. And, one of the things that I like to look at is when I'm one of those people that I'm neurotic at keeping my goals, right? You guys know that I keep my vision boards very close to me in my office, right here. And I read these postcards every day on my board for 15 minutes a day. I read them every day. I keep the things that I want close to me. And you need to keep the things that you want to achieve close to you. You got to write them down. Because what happens is if you don't write down the things that you want to accomplish, you forget about them in a week, in 2 weeks, in a month. Okay, yes, Mia, she is very serious about her goals. I am so serious about my goals. And I'm one of those people that I accomplish a lot of my goals. And I thank you so much, Melissa. And that is why I accomplish my goals. I write them down. And I think it's so important for people to share and pull back the curtain for you and say, how is it that some people accomplish their goals and some people don't? Well, I write them down. And if you aren't writing your goals down and keeping them close to you, remember, my goals are close to me every day, and I spend 15 minutes with my vision board. That's the first thing I do every single morning in my office. Hey, Nikisha, good to see you. I keep my vision close to me. Nikisha is a Core Mom coaching client, and she just signed up on Saturday. Tara is a Core Mom coaching client. She just signed up on Saturday. So welcome to the scope, guys. Nikita B is a Core Mom coaching client. I think she signed up in August. So a lot of my clients are in the house, up late, right, fired up, right, about life, about the new year, and I'm excited about that. And I want to support you guys with some real information that I know will allow you to get results. And one of those things is making sure that the goals you have, that you write them down and you keep them close to you. Whoop, whoop, right, Tara, whoop, whoop, right. I'm so excited to work with you this year. We're gonna knock it out the park. It's exciting. Right? It's exciting to have a plan. It's exciting to have skin in the game. And it's exciting to be committed to your dreams. And it's exciting to write them down and see your goals every day. And every day when I enter my office, this is my office, and I look at what I want to accomplish, then I only commit to 3 small things every day. But it's something that's on this list. And if you find that you're not consistent at getting your goals done, I can guarantee you don't have your goals sitting right here. So I can touch my goals every day. Can you touch your goals every day? Can you touch your goals every day? Because if you can't, that's a tip. You need to touch them. You need to be able to see them. Okay? You need to be able to see your goals every day. And that's one of the tips that I'm going to suggest to you guys. If you haven't been doing it, you need to definitely do it. Whether you want to use a vision board, that's what I like to use, or you want to write out what your vision is for yourself with vision statements, it's fine. But you need to read it every day. You need not to be trying to remember the things that you want to accomplish. It needs to be part of you. All right. And I will say that that is something that I have done for years. And I'm one of those people that I literally check off my big dreams, not the small dreams, my big dreams every year. Did that serve you? Okay. Did that serve you? Because it's so simple, but it's the simple things that make a difference. And you got to know what people are doing to create the results so you can, if you do the same things, you can create the same things, right? So that's number one, is write your vision for what you really want. Not what you think you can have, what you really want. And that's what's on my board, what I really want. All right. Number two, you need to set goals that align with that vision. So whenever I set goals each and every day, my goals are in alignment with the things that are on my vision, the things that I see for myself. So I am setting goals for myself. I told you guys, I tell you all the time that I do just 3 simple things every single day to move my life, my goals forward. So I'm not one of those people that I don't do 20 things in one day and nothing the next week. Every day, my only goal is to check off 3 small actions. Write the vision and make it plain. That's right. You write the vision, you make it plain. This is simple, okay? And you take 3 small actions to support your vision every day. That's it. And I call it sending out ships, right? So if you want something to come back to you, you got to send out something that can come back to you. And those are the actions that I take. That's my responsibility. I can do 3 small things on my list every day that supports, these activities. And I know that if I do that, those are the things that are going to come back to me. Does this make sense to you guys? Any questions around what I'm saying? And it's sometimes we think that success is difficult, but I don't think it's difficult. I think that it's simple, and that's what makes it difficult, is that we're waiting for like that big aha. The aha is being consistent and being persistent and being clear about what it is that you're trying to accomplish and keeping that thing in front of you, in opposed to all the other distractions that are coming at you, all the different things that can compete for your interests. These are the things that I'm working all year. Melissa will tell you, any of my good friends will tell you that last year I had 4 simple things. I divided my year into 4 simple quadrants or 4 simple quarters, okay? And the first quarter for me was rebranding. All I focused on the whole quarter was rebranding. That's all I did. Nothing else. Rebranding. The second quarter was monetization. That's all I did. Every activity that I took related to monetization. The third quarter, right, Melissa, was all about marketing. That's it. I didn't do 100 things. Those are the only things that I did. And the fourth quarter, which is what I'm in right now, is about assessment. So when you start thinking about what are systems that work for other people that create results, hear what I'm saying. I'm not doing 100 things. I'm doing one thing really well. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Best year ever, by the way. Best year ever. So when you get focused and clear on the things you want to accomplish and you specialize in those things, you zone in on those things, you can create results. Does this make sense? Is this connecting? You guys getting this? Okay? Because this is really good stuff. One thing really well is what you want to do, okay? Do you guys have any questions for me about anything I've said so far? So the first step is write your vision and write down what you really want. Don't write down stuff you don't want to do or you don't want to accomplish. The things you really want, because you'll be passionate enough to be disciplined enough to do it. And I meet people who have mediocre goals. And mediocre goals don't fire you up. They don't get you up out of the bed. They don't get you excited. You got to have big goals, things that excite you, that make you want to pop out of the bed in the morning, okay? Or talk to your people at night. Big goals, okay? The second thing is you need to make sure that those goals are in alignment with your vision, and you need to break them down to small action steps. Just 3 simple things you can do every day. And if you do 3 small things toward your vision every day, what is 365 times 3? What's 365 times 3? Okay? Somebody tell me, what's 365 times 3? Okay? It's 1,000 what? I'm waiting. So 365 times 3 equals, anyone? Am I talking? 1,095 actions. So 3 small actions a day equal 1,095 actions. And that is what you need to know. And if you want to change the compass in your life, do 1,095 small actions in your life each year. That's what I do. Nothing big. I keep it small. I keep it simple. But doesn't 1,000 of anything seem like something big? So it's about being consistent and taking small steps you can commit to and not doing 20 things one day and being inconsistent the next day. I appreciate the hearts. Does that make sense? That's what I do. And you know what? I learned that actually is a great book called Success Principles by Jack Canfield. Small steps each and every day, Melissa, all day, every day will change your life. So it's not the big steps. It's the small steps that change you on the inside. Do you write out 3 business tasks for the day and 3 personal tasks, or how do you balance it? I mix them. It could be a mixture of life and business, depending on what my priorities are each and every week. Okay, so it could be 1 life thing and it could be 2 business things. But in essence, I'm sending out ships. I'm sending out things that can come back with gold, silver, and bronze. And I know that every day that my accountability is to do that. If I send something out, it can come back to me. If I'm not sending out opportunities, if I'm not connecting with what I want to grow my life, then nothing's coming back. And what keeps your life exciting is sending out those ships each and every day. And that's what I love to do. That's what I love to do. And it's really changed my life. It keeps me excited and stoked about each and every day or each month because there's always something that can come back. You know what I mean? Okay. Did that answer your question? Okay. All right. Thank you so much for the hearts. Okay. The third thing is that you need to make sure that you are part of a mastermind or thank you so much, Nakisha. Or you're part of a mastermind, you're part of an accountability group, or you're part of some kind of a coaching program that holds you accountable. And this is why. This is not about me saying, hey, work with me. I'm not saying that. What I'm telling you is what works for me, okay? What has worked for me is the success that I have achieved. I have not done it alone. I have done it because I have mastermind partners that say, when you going to do that? Okay? Report when you're going to do that. How are you going to do that? And I'm not able to hide from the things that I want to do to create the results. And we have the best intentions. But the fact of the matter, you can't be accountable just to yourself. You got to be accountable to a mastermind group, some accountability group, ideally a coach of some sort that sees what your potential is and they hold you to a standard. You cannot, right? You cannot do that by yourself. And that's one of the things that you have to be accountable. You have to know that that is part of a success formula. I do not know any successful entrepreneurs that are not a part of an accountability group or mastermind. I don't know, or that don't have teachers or coaches. I mean, think about see you and hold you accountable to your success. It's a success formula. Absolutely. Thank you, Melissa. You have to have that as part of your arsenal, as part of your team, as part of your formula. And that's part of my formula. And that's been part of my formula for the last 11 or 12 years. And I can only speak to you from what has worked for me. And that's the only thing I'm going to share with you. And if you've ever hemmed and hawed over, mastermind groups, you got to get over that. Because to create the success that you want for this coming year, you need accountability. You need to make sure those emails go out. You need to make sure those pitches go out. You need to make sure you're standing in your light. And you need to make sure you're not hiding from yourself, your fears. And we do it. If we tell people what we want to do, no hearts for this. Are you kidding? Are you guys kidding? All right. This is good stuff. All right. Let's be clear that we hide from ourselves all the time. And when you have accountability partners that when you don't feel you're speaking right? When you have accountability partners who know what you want to accomplish, and on those days when you have gotten so many no's and you think I'm going to throw in the towel, and they speak light to you, or they help you to remember who you really are and what's really possible for you, it's exactly what you need the fire that you need to keep going. And we all need to have that. And if you don't have that and you found that you floundered in your results and being consistent, it's because you don't have a team. You don't have a team for yourself. I have a team for myself. And every successful entrepreneur I know has exactly that. So what are the 3 things that you've learned today? I wanted to keep it short, right? The first is you need to write down what you really want. Not what you don't want, not what you believe you can do. I can't press enough, right? I can't. I don't know what that means, Melissa. I think you got a typo right there. Okay. But you need to write down your vision of what you really want to accomplish. Something that gets you stoked, that gets you fired up. Every time I read my vision board, it's like a 6 or 7 figure book deal. Wow. When I write a development deal with a major TV studio and I have, you know who that is, that gets me excited, right? When I write here to sign 10 excellent corporate partners, that gets me excited, right? When I understand they're all Fortune 100 companies, when I look at the dreams that I have and I read those over and over again, I get excited about the things that I see for myself. What do you see for yourself? And if you don't see these things for yourself, you need to write them down so that you see them every single day. So that you're reading them every single day. You're spending time with them every single day. And if you're not doing that, you need to make sure that a vision board or writing down your vision and in some way is very plain for you to read every single day. That needs to be part of your process, okay? And the second thing you need to do is you need to set goals that align with that vision. You need to take small actions every day that line up with these things that are on your board, the things that you've written down. Those are the actions you're taking. You're sending things out that can come back to you. And if you're not doing that, you're not in alignment with the things you want to create. And then you're in conflict with those things. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I know it's late, but does it make sense? Are you getting it? Tell me yes. Are you getting it? All right. Thank you for the hearts, the purple hearts. I've only got purple hearts tonight. We can't do multicolored tonight. Okay, thank you so much. Green hearts, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, and then you need to make sure you got some team to help you be accountable to the stuff that you know you want to do and you can do. But sometimes things get hard when you're in business. And when things get hard, we don't do all we can do. We whine sometimes. We complain. We don't do the stuff that we need to do. And the reason you need to set up accountability for yourself in advance, because you need to anticipate that and you need to create a system for yourself so you can overcome you. You can overcome your excuses, okay? And you can get people speaking to you and talking to you when you are talking to yourself in a way that defeats you. Does that make sense? We all do it. Every single person I know has done it, because sometimes being an entrepreneur is hard. It's hard, and it's hard to pump yourself up. But when you're a part of an accountability group, a mastermind group, a coaching program, you have a coach, those people will hold you accountable. And they'll be going through their own struggles as well. So this new year is coming. What are you going to do differently? What are you going to do differently to create different results, right? And I figure it's my responsibility to share with you just some small things that I've done over the years that have created results for me, and to pull back the curtain and say, you know what? If you do these things, you can have results. These are the things that I do. I'm always growing. I'm always learning. But I have not done any of these things by myself. I want to open the floor. Right now it's 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. I want to open the floor and see if you have any questions for me. Let me know. Did this scope support you? I love the hearts. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Did this scope support you guys? Do you have any questions for me? I'm not singing right now. I had a bunch of coaching calls today. Lots of things going on in the Core Moms community. It's been amazing working with women that are just flat implementers. Yes, very supportive. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to rock it out. Tara, we're going to rock it out. We're going to get your business on fire, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. Are there any other comments, any other questions that you guys have for me before I sign off tonight? And I want to keep you. I know it's late, And I think this is just such a great topic to even go to bed with an intention of thinking about, tomorrow. Yes. Tomorrow, thinking about, how are you going to write your vision out? Because tomorrow is December 15th, okay? And now you're 15 days away from the new year. What are you going to do different? Okay, you want to create a different result. You got to do something different. You got to see what you want differently, okay? And you got to create a plan. Yes, this is what I need, not the news. You do not need the news. You need to make the news. You need to make your news. And that's what I'm into, is making the news, making my own TV. You into that? I'm into that, okay? That's where it's at, okay? Anyone else? Want to share? Any questions? Hey, Phyllis, good to see you. Good to see you again. Thank you so much for the hearts. Are there any other questions? Any other comments before I sign out on the scope? Okay. I am Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist, and I support moms mostly with life and business success. Now, you guys can always check me out at MiaRedrick.com, which MiaRedrick.com is where you can check me out. Or you can friend me. If you're not my friend on Facebook, please friend me on Facebook. I'd love to connect with you. That's what all the action is on my personal profile page. So friend me on my personal profile page, and I'd love to connect with you there. And if you sign up at my newsletter, there are tons of great goodies there for you also. Every day I try to come with 2 scopes that I know that will support you and move the needle in your life forward. And if you're interested in that, you're going to love everything that I scope about, because I'm interested in life and business success and really supporting you with tools that work. Okay, with that, I am done. If there are not any other questions, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Last questions, any comments, anything. Okay? Thank you guys for the hearts. Then I'm going to go off to bed, okay? All right, well, thank you so much for your time. I'm Mia Redrick, the mom strategist. I support moms with life and business success. And I'll talk to you guys on tomorrow, okay? Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tara. I'll talk to you soon. Good night, guys. Sleep tight, right? Get your visions written down. Write them down. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.